do some that's wrong, and I'm gonna do some that's right. I ain't gonna do it all right all the time. Michael Jordan, the greatest player in the world, he ain't do it right all the time.
Austin, Texas, home to
He ain't do it right all the time, but he tried. He gave his
advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hump is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns.
This is Mommy
Football is with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that the entire, not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better. But the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
On the move is the 30. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrum, and they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Longhorns offense will take the field for the first time. First down here for the offense. They move the tight end all over. They'll run the counter. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Ewers. Gets it out fast. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sideline, not his best work. Line gets set, first down. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Fires left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Really good run there on third down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab well past the stick. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Davis. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Mississippi State hoping to ring up a score in this red zone trip. Going to the running game. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Northern Illinois. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. They'll put the tight end in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. grabbed in the backfield. It's Golden. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. To the air, it's Ewers. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Texas! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Feeling some heat. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Power football with the run.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, from the defensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but just trying to get the offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Touch pass on the run. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play. And that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply...
Off he goes! And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll give it on the counter. Picks up a useful 5-yard dunk out to the 30-yard line. This is a highly anticipated Texas move into the SEC, a seismic shift in the landscape of college football. And now up to the Longhorns to perform against their new conference rivals.
Well, it's a big day in college football, a big day in the SEC, and for these players too, David. A program with so much tradition and history finally playing their first game in the SEC.
And such a big brand, obviously. Texas coming in, and last year was a good start, right? Beating Alabama, you know, at their place in a tough SEC environment. So they've seen that environment. Now, let's see if they can go through a gauntlet, the whole SEC, and see if that Hook'em brand continues to reign high.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Gonna run it. It's Blue. Across the 25, he's got room. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Got rid of it just in time. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Quarterback empties his backfield. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quick pass on the jet motion. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They're going to throw it again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Ewers. Works the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bolden. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to throw here on second down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And it's third down. If they're taking no chances, they'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10, and the returner will be brought down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out
bueno para hacerle la robocada bueno.
And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime.
Y no te voy a dejar nada. Dámela, Luis.
Let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
No, te espero.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
This remind me when I was a little kid, so I swung too high. This remind me when I was a little. This remind me when I was a little. This remind me when I was. Elijah Freeman.
I'm scared to sit with you.
It's getting crazy because niggas is demon time. Niggas.
So if you sick and tired of being alone.
This remind me when I was a little kid, so I swung too high. This remind me when I was a little kid. This remind me when I was a.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Texas offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sideline, it's Blue. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaches.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man down the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Pushes for the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're...
Touchdown, Longhorn! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to pound their way in. He's not going to get there as the defense comes up with the stop on the two-point conversion attempt, and it remains a 5-point gain. Looking for blocking. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver. Fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And this one splits the uprights. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. 1st down for this offense. The running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. Getting some heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense obviously trailing here in the 2nd half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game. But in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front blocking.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the foot. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have...
Can anyone catch him? And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
He'll bring it out. It's Daniels. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Coming after him. They get to him as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beaten like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes. Incomplete.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. Line getting set on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Golden. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a third and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be fourth down and 3. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Finds his man enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Mississippi State right back to the line.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He goes in for the 2, and now they've got it down to 10. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Immediately fires to the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
You know, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Playing defensive back, to me, is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. You've got to be able to run with a world-class athlete who knows where he's going. You have no idea. You can't interfere with him. You can't touch him, or it's pass interference. That DB right there did an incredible job.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's taking the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Shit.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
On 4th down, going to the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.